It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, this is coming out of Long Beach. It's Paige in Long Beach. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I went out to a bar to grab a drink. When we walked in, I heard one of the waitresses say to my husband, "Hey, stranger, are you following me?" My husband said, "Hi," very stiff, looked uncomfortable. It was obvious we were together. She looked mad. I never saw the waitress again. I asked him who she was. Said some girl from another bar that he and his buddies used to go to. He said she was always flirting, trying to flirt with his buddies, and she was annoying. She doesn't believe him. That's the bottom line. It's a little bit suspect. Hey, Paige, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, I'm okay. How are you?
Okay. Well, I think that you could be a pretty good judge probably of the body language and the tone of that exchange. It sounds like these two have had a friendly or flirty connection in the past by the "hey, stranger," right? "Hey, stranger, you following me?" That's a flirty thing to say, isn't it? Like, Sisney, when you text a guy, or Michael, I guess, when you text Michael, you say, "Hey, stranger."
Yeah, because that's flirty to me. I would say it to, I would never say stranger to Michael. I see him every single day.
Yeah, it's probably fair.
Yeah. So actually, I don't think I ever say "hey, stranger" to anybody.
"Hey, not stranger. You want to follow me?" I guess it would work better for Tanya.
Yeah.
"Hey, stranger." You would say that, right?
I would say that as a flirt for sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's a flirt. That Paige, it qualifies as a flirt. So I think that you should be a little concerned. He was going to this other bar. He blames it on his buddies. What I think is really fascinating, Paige, is how he says, "Oh, she's annoying." He must not have thought she was annoying earlier, because she wouldn't have said that if she knew he thought she was annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some history there. Something's there.
So how long have you been married?
3 years.
All right, hold on, Paige, 1 second. We are going to call him next for Ryan's Roses. Paige is on the line, married 3 years. She goes into this bar to grab a drink with her husband, and one of the waitresses says, "Hey, stranger, you following me?" to her husband. Now, that's flirty. That means they've seen each other, and he admitted, "Well, I used to see her at another bar,
Right.
but she'd always flirt with my buddies." He told his wife he found it annoying.
Okay.
I don't buy it at all. And then the waitress disappeared, right? You didn't see her again, right?
No, not the whole night.
Okay. Paige, we're going to call your husband of 3 years. We're going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to. I need you to say, "Ryan, you have my permission to call," and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
All right. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
And we are going to. And we're going to try and find out what is going on, okay? Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jack?
Yeah,
Hi, Jack. My name is June. I'm calling from Beach Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're actually new on 2nd Street right here in Long Beach. The reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Roses?
Yeah, it's a dozen roses. They're red, and they're absolutely free. What we do is we hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our flowers, but they're free this first time for you.
Well, do I need to give you like a credit card or something like that anyways?
No, I don't need any credit card info, billing, no cash. Like I said, they're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody that you'd like today. Pretty much here in Long Beach or even up towards LA, OC, doesn't matter. So I just need the name of the person you want to send them to and then a note.
Yeah, sorry. I'm kind of like skeptical of like random phone calls. This kind of sounds like a scam to me. I think I'm going to pass though. Thanks though.
Are you sure you don't have like a wife or a mom or a sister, anybody you want to send roses to?
Yeah, I'm just going to pass.
Jack,
sure?
Jack, it's Ryan Seacrest. Jack, can you hang on for a second? It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Paige, on the line. Paige, say hi.
Hey.
Paige,
Hi.
so Jack, Paige reached out to us, and it is not a scam, but the reason that you're on the air is because she's concerned about an incident that happened the other night at a bar with a waitress that you said was annoying, but she thinks that there may be something going on. Can you help clarify?
Okay. Well, hey,
Jack,
Paige.
seriously, tell me what happened.
Okay, well, first, I mean, if I'd have known that this wasn't a scam, I definitely would have sent these roses to my lovely wife. But you want to know about this, I mean, it was just,
I want to know what happened, Jack? Because you told me that, like, she was annoying and that she hooked up with, like, one of your friends, but I don't think that that's what happened because she was really flirty with you, and then she was clearly upset when she saw me there. So what actually happened?
I don't know what to tell you, babe. She's this girl that was always like working at the other place that we used to go to, me and the boys, and she just kind of got, really clingy, like I said, with everybody, and I think she went home with one of them, but I never.
Then why was she flirty with you? This doesn't make any sense. Like,
she's just a flirty person, I guess.
Here's the thing, Jack. You said that you found it annoying, but she greeted you like, "Hey, stranger, you follow me around?" It doesn't sound like she thought you were annoyed by anything. So I am questioning you really thinking that she was annoying. I feel like you might have been flirting with her. I'm just saying, like, based on what I heard here.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not gonna just tell a nice, pretty girl, like that she's annoying and kind of blow her off, but like
So you found her attractive. Yeah, you found her attractive, huh?
I'm not saying that she's, not pretty, because I feel like, that, I mean, God, what if she's listening or your friends are listening or somebody's.
Why does it matter what she cares?
I think.
Yeah, why do you care what she thinks? I'm your wife. Why do you care what this waitress thinks if you aren't doing something with her?
Look, I apparently am on the radio right now, so I think I've said, told you everything that I need to tell you, babe, about this. And if you want me to talk about it more, I'm willing to talk about it off the air. But I think I really don't want to talk about this right here anymore.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's let you guys take this off the air. I think, Paige, you can hear a little something in this voice of Jack's. I'm not settled on it. But we'll let you both go to settle it together. Paige, thank you for reaching out. Okay, bye, Jack.
Something happened. I don't know if it was him, but I think she hooked up with one of his friends.
I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like he's definitely trying to cover something up.
I'm going to tell you that he telling her that he's annoyed by her and she acting flirty to him doesn't match. Okay?
Yeah.
Ryan's roses a few minutes ago. Jack and Paige, they are married 3 years. They walk into a bar. The waitress goes, "Hey," to Jack.
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, stranger, you following me?" Oh, then realizes that his wife Paige is there and she disappears mad. Jack's like, "Ugh, it's just an annoying waitress from another bar that flirts with my friends." Doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. It doesn't. Like, clearly she felt like he was warm enough to say something like that. And if he was showing annoyed vibes, she wouldn't have said that. And then she didn't come back to face Paige again the rest of the time they were there. Susan, what do you think?
Okay, am I crazy? But I absolutely believe him.
You're not crazy, but I don't think that you're judging it the way I see it.
No, I mean, I have to say, because, like, I was a server for a really, really long time, and we flirted all the time with all the customers for tips. That was it. All it was just to feed their egos, make them feel good, maybe make a couple extra bucks. And, like, so I have to say, I don't think that he did anything. Like, maybe she hooked up with one of the friends, but I don't think it was with this dude.
That's what I think.
Well,
I think someone, one of his
good
friends.
Point. Hey, Susan, that's a good point. I appreciate that. Let me ask Harper. You heard it. What do you think? He walks in and she's like, "Hey, stranger."
Yeah, I'm guessing that she said, "Hey, stranger," because it's just been a couple of days since he was in her bed.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
the fact that he said that she was pretty is just like icing on a cake, but he definitely cheated.
Wow. I don't know if he definitely cheated, but I don't believe him fully. Patty, I just want to get your take real quick before we hit a break.
I don't know. I think he's saying the truth.
Oh.
And it's just
He was really in tune though with calling it a scam and did not bite. He did not bite the bait.
No, he did not at all.
Right? So
you think he knew it was us?
I don't know if he knew it was us. Maybe he did. I don't know if he did, but he knew that something wasn't right. So he was already in the I'm not going to admit to anything.
He was pretty calm
mode.
and collected the whole time.
Wait, he said something here. Listen to this.
I'm not saying that she's, not pretty, because I feel like, that, I mean, God, what if she's listening or
So why does he care if she's
I know,
listening?
he cares.
If he's not into it, he's trying to protect her.
Mm-hmm.
And he said she's pretty. He's just digging the hole. There's something not right, guys.
Okay, I'm swaying. I think he's cheating.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Let's get into Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband took a job which has him out of town for every 6 to 8 months. He used to come home every weekend, but now only comes home every other weekend. He said travel was really wearing on him, but despite the visits and the promise that we could be okay, I feel like something is different. I've begun to question why he took that job. I know it's a good opportunity. I know that the money is needed, but I can't help but wonder if another woman is the reason he even found the job in the first place. So Diane, thanks for writing into us. We're going to call your husband in a minute. Just a general question. Why is it that you just don't trust your husband? Because it sounds like you don't.
Well, so he took that job in Colorado, and I understand that he's contracted for like 6 to 8 months, but he was coming every weekend for the last couple of months, and then suddenly he started showing up every other weekend, and that's fishy to me. I just don't understand why suddenly, and he hasn't really given me a reason.
How is he treating you, though, when he does come home? Are you guys intimate? Does he show you that he still loves you?
Yeah, but it just feels different. You know, there's something different. It almost seems as if he's like going through a routine of like, okay, hi, honey, I'm home, and giving me kisses and talking. We've been trying to have kids also for about a year, and it just 6 months ago we were fine. For the last 2 months, he's just been really different. It doesn't feel the same.
Well, I understand. But let's call him and see what we can find about this job and see if there's something else going on. Hang on one sec, okay?
Okay.
I feel like she's disconnected with him. Like, that's why she's thinking this, too. Like she said that it's not the same feeling between them.
Well, I'm sure
there's not the same feeling that's between two people.
It's not the same feeling because he's living in a different state.
Right.
Like, that's going to cause a big monkey wrench in your relationship.
But maybe the universe has put them in this situation because they're not meant to be.
Well, we don't know all that.
Wow. I'm not saying we know. I'm just telling you that's my expert opinion.
Expert.
Quite good.
Let's see what happens. We'll get into it next. All right, we're going to call Diane's husband. Diane, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call him. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. You'll hear everything. We want to find out who he sends him to. Let's see if there's another woman on top, on top of his mind or top of mind. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I think, Diane, to be optimistic but real, that maybe there's not another woman, that he's been driven to do this job and you guys have felt this disconnect because maybe you're not meant to be together and this is the universe spreading you apart. That would be my assessment maybe now, but let's call and find out, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi. Can I speak to Michael?
This is Michael.
Hi, Michael. My name is Quinn. I'm calling from Blossoms on Beach. We're a brand new flower shop here in Huntington. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're right on Beach Boulevard near Ellis. And the reason that I'm calling is because we're offering a free chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Great. So I just need the name of the person that you'd like to send these flowers to, and they'll receive a dozen red roses by lunchtime today. So what's the name?
That's awesome. Let's send them to Veronica.
Veronica?
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Had a great time last weekend. Can't wait till next weekend.
Had a great time last weekend. Can't wait till next weekend?
Yes.
Okay, and who's Veronica to you? Is it like a romantic card? Should I put hearts on there?
Yeah, put some hearts on there.
Okay, that sounds good.
Michael, It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and your wife, Diane, is on the phone. Who is Veronica?
Veronica's just a friend I met while interviewing for a job that I got just a little while ago.
Interesting that you had a great time last weekend, and you're really excited about this weekend. What are you so excited about?
I guess getting caught up on like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, just catching up with things that have been happening at work.
Now, Michael, I don't know if you remember, but just 1 minute ago you said that this is a romantic card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diane, would you like to speak to your husband?
Yes. Michael, what is going on? I'm in shock. Who is Veronica, first of all? And does she even, like, work with you? I mean, you work for, like, a power in the city. I don't know. Power company or something?
Well, Veronica is just somebody I met. No, I don't work with her. She interviewed at the same time when we were interviewing for the same job, and
Can I save everyone some life here? Michael, you're cheating on your wife each weekend with Veronica, okay? Like, come on.
So this is why you haven't been home. Okay.
Yeah.
Does Veronica live in Colorado?
No.
So you've been coming back to Huntington Beach, but you haven't been going home?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Can you just explain the scheme that you're working here? What is going on?
Well, I work out in Colorado, and I work a lot of hours. I was flying home every weekend, and then Veronica and I started talking online, and I still come home. I still fly home every weekend, and
And you cheat on your wife.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, Michael, that's really great. Really, really, really nice, Michael. Honestly, I think that you should probably think about moving in with Veronica for the other weekend that you come to our home. Because I don't think that this is okay. How could you possibly think that that's an appropriate thing to do?
I don't know.
You're married to me.
I know, Diane. I'm sorry. I know that's definitely not enough.
Sorry does not cut it. And they're sending you free roses, and you think to send them to her? Do you not think that I've been miserable for the last few months because you haven't even been home, and we've been trying to have a kid? Do you not think of stuff like that?
Now I am.
Okay,
obviously.
now it's not okay. You should have thought about that before any of this has occurred. You should have thought way before.
Michael, you sound weak, pal. You sound weak. I don't know what's going on, but you clearly aren't treating your relationship with respect or your wife with respect. I'm going to leave it to the two of you to carry on, but Diane, at least you now know what's going on. He moved away from L.A., take a job in Colorado, and he started dating a girl back in L.A. That's what's going on here. That's what's happening.
Disgusting.
That's what I'm hearing.
It's disgusting.
We're going to let you both go. Diane, you've got all the facts, okay?
Thank you, Ryan.
I hope you find happiness.
So sorry, Diane.
He sounds weak, doesn't he? Like, he just sounds, I don't know.
Over it.
Not even over it, not even together. He doesn't sound together.
Mm-hmm.
But he took this job out of state, and then he comes back and dates and is having an affair with someone back here.
Gosh, I feel so bad for her.
I don't want her to be with him.
Yeah.
Patty, what did you think?
I just hope that she doesn't forgive him, because I have a feeling he's going to eventually.
No, she can't. Not with all of those facts.
No, but sometimes, let's say right now he's in this honeymoon stage with a new girl, and when that honeymoon stage is over, he's gonna somehow regret the decision he made and go back and try to get
Well,
back with
she's
his wife.
gone by then.
I just hope she doesn't
never
take
know.
him back.
The card said Veronica had a great time last weekend. Can't wait till next weekend.
Ew.
The facts are, on this Ryan's Roses a few minutes ago, the facts are that he, the husband, sent the roses to another woman, not his wife, said, thanks for last weekend, can't wait for next weekend, and admitted to having an affair, correct?
Yeah.
So, Patty, how do you think that she's not going to walk away and leave him? And by the way, he does not sound like a strong guy. He does not sound like he can stand for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people that forgive mistakes, even bad mistakes.
Could you forgive that?
No.
Yeah, I
No.
could. It would take a lot. But
I don't know that I could.
I couldn't.
But why do you want to? Is the bigger question.
I mean,
So many fish in the
Sometimes people do this because they have kids, but in their situation, they don't have kids.
and there's a lot of women that do it even without kids.
There's comfort sometimes, right?
Well, obviously,
it's scary.
yeah.
It's scary to think you've got to go out and find somebody else.
I can
It
guarantee.
might be even more comfortable to know what you've got, even though you know you've got something bad.
I guarantee there's so many women who've gone through something like this, and they're now happily married with the same man.
But like all
Years
I'm doing if I am his wife and bring him back after he admitted to cheating is thinking about what he's doing all the time when he's not with me.
The trust is gone. No, you don't need to live that way.
What about if you gained the trust back? I mean, who are we to say that the trust isn't back?
Well, I'm Ryan. That's Sissany and Tanya.
Yeah,
I mean-
we don't live their lives. We don't know what goes behind closed doors. Yeah, it hurts right now, and she may not want to see him, and for all we know, she may not take him back. But if she does, who are we to judge her?
Well, let me grab Raina. Raina, so you could relate to this? This happened to your sister?
Yeah. Her husband went out of town and got this new job, and he ended up with some girl, like not my sister. So, yeah, definitely.
Did your sister
Did
take him
she
back?
keep him around or not?
Oh no, she made him move out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She was strong.
Yeah, she was strong about it. She was like, "No, I don't. She's not going to deal with it." And he's like begging and crying and all this stuff, and she's just like, "You know what? You broke my heart. I don't trust you. It's over."
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm glad she moved on. Thanks for calling. I hope she's doing better now. Andrea, go ahead. You're on with us.
Yeah.
You're saying about Ryan's Roses, her not moving with him was a sign that things were bad anyway, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she should have picked up on that immediately. He not returning back home and moving away.
Well,
it was a temporary
it
job.
was a temporary job, but I still think that she sounded like she had lost the magic anyway before. So maybe the spark was gone and he just decided to move on. Nevertheless,
it's wrong.
Yeah, of course. And
Yeah, I think still, regardless, he should have communicated with her so she wouldn't have had any surprises.
well, she's better off knowing what she knows now. Thank you for calling, okay?
Thank you, and have a great day.
I think he told her travel was wearing on him and he was still traveling to go see the other girl.
Ew. He's just a big liar.
All right, that's enough of that. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. I want to get right to it. The email says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went out with some of his old buddies for a night out. The problem is he came home very early in the morning. He tried to play it off by jumping in the shower and pretending he got up early. But I know he didn't sleep in the bed. I called him out on it, and he said he slept on the couch. Why is he lying? What's he covering up? So this is very interesting. Is it Raina?
Yes.
Raina in La Mirada. Well, thank you for writing to us. What do you think he was like washing the smell of alcohol off or cigarettes off when he was showering?
Yes, probably. Because I could still kind of smell it on him later. Or at least, not the cigarette so much. I mostly just smelled like alcohol, beer.
And just to be clear, why did he say he didn't come to the bed and he stayed on the couch in your place?
He said he didn't want to wake me. He said I was snoring. But it just, I listened to a lot of Ryan's roses, and I don't think he's cheating on me, but I just have this nagging thought in the back of my mind. I don't know why he did that. He won't explain himself. He won't be clear.
All right.
How's your guys' relationship otherwise? Have you been rocky? Have you guys been intimate?
Yeah, I mean, it's been fine, except for this, like, and the fact that he, can't answer a simple question. But yeah, otherwise, like, yeah, we haven't been married that long, but we've been together a little while, and yeah, we've always, been like very affectionate with each other. He's never given me any reason to, doubt him, but I have this nagging thought.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. Let's get this done. We're going to call him next. Calling Reina's husband in La Mirada. He was sneaking around, basically. He says he was sleeping on the couch, but truly, she thinks he was out all night. Then he tiptoes into the bedroom, and he showers off. Mm-hmm. It's very strange, like rushing to the shower and all that. Yeah. Reina, we are going to call your husband, and we are going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. It's that simple, okay? So stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
And I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do it. Good luck. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Steve.
You got him.
Hi, Steve. I'm calling from the Flower Galleria on Rosecrans. We're actually right in that shopping center near the Sizzler and like the Carl's Jr. You know where that is?
I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so I'm calling because we're brand new to the area and we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. And you've been selected to send a dozen red roses.
Actually, you know what? It's perfect timing. That'd be great.
Really? Okay, awesome. So all I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can put a note on there as well. And they can get them by lunchtime today or any time that's more convenient for you.
Okay, I want to send them to my wife, Reina, and I want to say that I love you, baby. That's all.
I love you, baby. Okay.
Absolutely. She's the best.
Aw.
Steve?
That's cool.
Steve, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is going out, being broadcast right now on the radio. I need you to know that. Reina has reached out to us, and she, if I'm being totally honest and just to save time here, she thinks that you were not telling the truth when you said you slept on the couch and then jumped into the shower. She believes maybe you were covering something up. You didn't come home and you quickly wanted to shower off. Can you explain it to her? She's on the phone.
She's on the Ray?
Steve, hey.
Okay, is this a joke? What's happening here?
No, it's not a joke.
Yeah, you think a shower off? Is that what he said? A shower off what, honey? What am I supposed to be showering off? I mean, come on.
You didn't come to bed. You jumped in, like, I woke up and you were in the shower at 6 a.m. You never do that. What?
You were snoring like you want this on the radio? Your parents?
I don't snore.
You were snoring like
I don't snore, Ryan. I don't snore.
Hold on, stop yelling! Everyone, stop! Steve, stop yelling! Steve, hello, Steve. I mean, he's yelling and now he's hanging up.
Wow.
Well, hold on.
I don't believe this.
Hold on for a second. What's with his anger? What's with him just yelling? What is that? But you too, like you're yelling. Everyone's yelling
to me that way before, ever.
I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to amp it down, both of you. Like I don't know what he did, but the fact that he's that aggressive, just yelling at us, you shouldn't have to endure someone who's not transparent. And also, if he's running around and sneaking in the shower, that's all bad. Yeah. But now he doesn't want to talk about it. So we're with you. We think he's hiding something. Clearly.
I mean, he's never raised his voice to me like that ever.
Well, then that reeks of an issue. That reeks of some guilt. He sent the note to you, I love you, baby. Then he went nuts. Then he hung up. And I think he is sneaking around. I think he's not telling you the truth. I think he is covering something up. So I hope in a cool, calm, collected, mature way, you guys can have a conversation about this so you can get to the bottom of it, okay?
Yeah.
He sounded defensive.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you a big hug and wish you luck, Raina.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Now, everyone's yelling, and my view is the guy's guilty of something, and they got problems in their relationship. You don't escalate to that level. You're not listening, right? They're not listening. They're yelling. So I think, yeah, he's tiptoeing into the shower. That is so obviously trying to hide something.
Yeah. And clean yourself from what?
Right. Smoke, bar, alcohol, gunk. Yes, Patty?
This is what I found really interesting when they were arguing about her snoring, and then she went to you and said, Ryan, I don't snore. Like, to me, I felt like she was asking for validation from someone because she's not getting it from her husband.
Well, then there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't get the validation, and he's out running around. That's why she's not getting it. And so here we are. There we were. And where do we go? Maybe he was washing off perfume. I mean, there's a lot of things,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
But I think very, very, very astute, Patty. I like that. I like that point because it tells a lot. It's simple, but it tells you a lot. Okay, I think it's a very simple conversation that we can have here before we move on about Ryan's Roses. How many Ryan's Roses calls do you think we've done? Mark, who would be the best at the math?
14 years.
I can give you a pretty good
two
estimate.
All right,
a week.
give me an idea. So
Two a week.
52 weeks.
52
So
weeks.
times 2 times 52.
But we take 4
104.
weeks vacation.
We didn't start Roses in 2004, and we didn't
A
always
lot
do
of
it twice a
variables
week.
here, guys. Don't jump to conclusions, okay? Don't jump to conclusions. So, Mark, let's go through this methodically. Because the reason I ask is that this one, I just know I've been through so many. This one's, I honestly think it's textbook. It's textbook. But Mark, do you have an equation?
We started doing Roses twice a week in early 12. So
Okay, but we did them once a week before that.
Yes, for a long time.
Oh.
Well, so are we not going to add
I'm
those
going
in?
to need a minute to do some calculations.
Do you want to call Nick?
Yes, I'll get with Nick.
And have Nick come in.
Just do it on
He's
your
the abacus.
calculator.
Nick is the abacus of this machine.
Hold on.
Why can't you just get an average? 1,000 roses.
No, I want actually. I want hard data.
6 years. So
Yeah, Tanya, here, work on that with Miss Tati over there. Let me get Tara, and then we'll come back to this. Hey, Tara, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
You're snorting when you're laughing too. Everybody's snort laughing.
I'm really trying
Snapping.
on this math.
So here's what we have. Raina, she saw her husband come in the next morning, basically tiptoe into the shower, and he says, "Well, I didn't want to wake you up. I slept on the couch." Turns out, we think he's out and he wanted to wash himself off from being at a bar or something. But what's your take?
You know what? The way he acted, I think he's lying. I mean, he clearly has something to hide if he's going to yell and scream like that. Like, that's just unacceptable.
Agreed. Listen to the tone.
You didn't come to bed. You jumped in, I woke up and you were in the shower. It's 6 a.m. You never do that.
You were snoring like a. You want this on the radio? Your parents.
I don't
you were
snore.
Snoring, no, you were snoring like
I don't
a
snore, Ryan. I don't snore.
Hold on.
But
Stop
that was
yelling.
separate
Everyone
matter.
stop. Steve, stop yelling. And then he just bailed. I mean, that is not that kind of yelling. What kind of progress can we make? Everyone's screaming at everybody. So, Lindsay, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, that was like an episode of Housewives or something.
It was.
Or like cats screaming or something. Oh my gosh, they just sound super unstable. But the thing that keeps entering my mind, he just sounds sketchy, like sketchy Steve, like Steve equals sketchy. Because it doesn't even sound like maybe there's a cheating situation. It sounds like there's something else way worse than that. I don't know if it's drugs, drug dealing or something, but he is hiding something.
Well, his reaction is just not, it doesn't fit. So we think there's shadiness. I don't like it. Look, to me, I say it's textbook. I think he got so aggressive and so defensive. He's clearly lying.
Yeah.
Like you don't you don't put that much into it if you're not lying because it's the truth.
Mad.
The
Yeah,
truth
he was
is
mad.
the truth, and it prevails. You know. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. Nick Vestuto has arrived. Hey, Nikki.
Hey.
So I want to get this calculation, but I want to do it when we come back.
Okay.
Kiss FM. Hang on one sec. But first, a quick calculation. So let's be clear. Sisney's having twins.
Yeah.
Patty's upset that she's taken her fantasy football league relationship with Gael as a name for one of her babies. I mean, this is all
I'm not
happening.
taking it. I'm considering it.
Considering it. But Patty's not thrilled. I mean, let's just call a spade. All right. Tanya, well, I mean, what do I say? And 14 years of this show, right? 14 years. Nick Vestudo.
Yes.
How many years have you been at Kiss FM?
32 going on.
Wow.
How many years with Rick Dees?
About 18 with Rick and 14 with you.
Is that not, like, that is insane.
32. I'm 33. Like, my entire life, Nick Vestudo has been.
Do you know what's funny though? I met you when I filled in for Rick, and you look like you looked fine, but like you look so much healthier and better now.
Thank you.
And yet that's so many years gone by. What did you change?
Just got a little healthier with the diet and started to work out every morning at 4:30. No,
You're insane.
No rain, and just keep going.
Good for you. Until you get out of the way first thing.
Yeah.
What do you do for your workout?
About 40 minutes of cardio and about 45 minutes of weights.
Wow,
Dude.
that's a long workout.
And he's training for the Ironman. All right, so we figured you'd be the best source for being our abacus here. We're trying to calculate, because I do think that the more we've done, I'm now starting to see themes, I'm starting to see patterns, and I'm starting to see textbook things. And I like the one we had today, which to me a little textbook because of his defensiveness, so I know he's lying. How many Ryan's Roses calls would you say since I've started we've made?
Okay, we started Roses about 2006. So
Okay.
we were a couple of years into our show. We started in 2006. I'm figuring 2 a week. If you subtract vacations, Christmas time and everything, we give a little bit of a break. I'm thinking we are very close to about 1,200.
1,200. Now, Mark would argue that, saying that we only did it once a week for a couple of years.
Till 2012.
Okay.
So
all right,
now
I'll give you that. Then if you then I'll subtract that, and I'll give you. We'll say close to about 900 to 1,000.
All right, so Mark, do you accept?
I will
feel
accept
like
that.
you're not going to challenge that.
No, that's good.
All right. So let's say a grand, 1,000. Let's say we've done 1,000, right? 1,000 Ryan's Roses. If we were to go in and forensically look at the patterns of those Ryan's Roses, I'll bet you we could break it down into a handful of patterns. There'll be some miscellaneous, but I'll bet you we can break it down into seeing some real rhythms and real patterns in what people do and what the what the truth is, right? Wouldn't you say?
I would think so. Yeah, there would be definitely a pattern that would, because there's only so many. How many scenarios do we have?
You're either doing it or you're not doing
Yeah.
it. You're either cheating or lying or not.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I almost think we could write a book. We could write maybe we could write a help book for this telltale signs they're cheating. Telltale signs it's from the Roses,
Well,
right?
one of them being like if they get really aggressive,
right?
Then that's usually a sign that they're cheating or something's up.
Well, I mean, look, if you didn't do something, you don't get that loony about it.
Mm-hmm.
You just say it didn't happen. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the first thing. You would be incredulous at first, like,
Yeah.
And
What are you talking about? Right.
Then these were the things we would pick up on, like when we talked about at the hack. When somebody's lying, they look to the left or something like that for a split second. That's what you do.
right.
Yeah.
I know. By the way, I do that on all the news shows. I watch the cable news shows.
Yeah.
I watch to see all of these people that are being interrogated for the whatever nastiness going on. I look, for the Mueller investigation.
Yeah.
I look to see which ways their eyes goes from that morning hack.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Wait.
Yes, Tanya.
I have a title for the book.
Okay.
We got 999 Ryan's Roses, and I hope you're not one.
I love it. Do you think Jay-Z would let us have it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now we just need a publisher.
Patty.
Patty, you have a book deal, don't you?
I actually, I'm the owner of a publishing company.
Yeah, she could publish
so
it.
We'll give you back Gael if you will give us a deal.
I'll do it.
All right, coming up Monday, it is our 1001th Ryan's Roses call. Thanks, Nikki.
You bet.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is the way this will work. We're about to get into the public service of this Ryan's Roses, and afterwards we will clear the phone lines if you want to talk about it. Dear Ryan and Sissany, out of Sherman Oaks, my husband has been cheating, at least emotionally. I want to know if he's cheating physically as well. One of his best friends is a woman, which has been fine. She was a groomsman in our wedding, and they've always had a very close relationship. They confide in each other. Well, this woman, she recently entered a long-term relationship, and he has been there for her. But something feels different this time. Maybe I've watched too many romantic comedies in my life, but I feel like they've finally fallen for each other. So almost as if the best friend's now available, and the husband's falling for the best friend. Not great. So, Layla, I will say that we have done 4,000 of these Ryan's Roses, and I would trust your gut on this. I hate to say it, but I think your gut on this is probably right. Because you know him, you know her, you know that you feel already that he's emotionally not with you. And I think that you're probably right, but we want to make the call. Is there anything else we need to know about this woman? They have been platonic friends, you say, for a long time?
Yeah, I mean, they've known each other forever. She was like a groomsman in our wedding on his side. So I know they have a
And you were cool.
Friendship.
You were cool.
Yeah, I wanted to, if she's important to him, I want her to know that she's also important to me, and I want to make sure that she feels it was important that he knew that I trusted him.
Do you ever hang out with her one-on-one? Do you guys text each other?
No, we never really had that kind of a friendship, and it's also, he's just always going to be his friend, not my friend, but I wanted her to feel comfortable.
Do you think that maybe because she's now single, this connection has gone farther? Is that what you're worried about?
That is the thing. That's something that caused it just felt like a shift was when she got single. And I know, they help each other out emotionally, but it's just the fact that it's a romantic relationship that she's recovering from and he's filling that void, it just makes me nervous because he is a really caring person. And I could just see that turning. I'm worried that something bad's happened.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to put you on hold. We'll come back and make the call. He's cheating. If she feels this, she's right. I just seen this so many times.
It's just so weird to me that she's not close with that woman. You know what I mean?
It's making sense. Let's come back. All right, we are making this call now. Layla, Sherman Oaks. She's got a husband who's got a woman as a best friend. And this woman broke up with her boyfriend. And her husband has been the shoulder to cry on. And she thinks for sure her husband's emotionally connected to this best friend woman. This woman was in the wedding as a groomsman, by the way. That's how close her husband and this woman are. Mm-hmm. And she senses that he's for sure emotionally. And she's worried that he's acting different now. Now that she's single, it's more than that. And I think she's probably right.
Well, let's see. We don't know.
So here's what we're going to do. We'll put her on the air, and you know what to ask, and then we're going to make the call to her husband. So, Layla, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to make this call. Sissany is actually going to offer him some roses, and we want to see his reaction to who he sends them to and then what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
So bear with us. Don't say anything until we tell him that his voice is being broadcast on the radio, and that's when we should all come in. So good luck, and here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this David?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, David. My name is Candace. I'm calling from Candy's Sweet Blooms. We're actually a new flower shop right here in Sherman Oaks on Ventura. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. What's going on?
Well, the reason I'm calling is because we have a wonderful promotion that we're doing right now. I would love to offer this to you. It's absolutely free. I don't need credit card info or billing info, anything like that from you. It's a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, and they would receive them by lunchtime today.
Okay. Is this from like a win or something? Did I win something?
No, we're just doing a promotion where like once a week we pick somebody to give out free roses to, and you can just send them to anybody that you'd like, and you can put a note on there as well. They're free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family in the future.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. And you said you don't need a credit card or anything? Just
Nothing.
the name?
Just the name of. We can start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Yeah. Okay. Her name's Veronica.
Veronica.
Yeah. Normal spelling.
Yeah, that's my mother-in-law's name.
Can I put a note on there?
Yeah, let's put a note on there.
Just put, we'll get through this.
We'll get through this?
Yeah, we'll get through this. We will get through this.
We will get through this. Okay.
David, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. It's Ryan Seacrest. I have your wife, Layla, on the phone. Layla, is Veronica the name of this best friend?
Yeah, it is.
David,
what?
David, just your wife will explain later, but she's reached out to us because she thinks that you are cheating on her with your friend Veronica. True?
Wait. What is this? What's going on?
Layla, ask him.
Are you cheating on me with Veronica?
What? No, Layla. What are you?
Then why are you sending her flowers? I know you're close, but something's changed, and I need to know.
Nothing has changed. She just got out of a very, very, very tough relationship. So what does it matter? Like, I mean, I've always been there for her. So why is this an issue now? I don't get, because it sounds like you're making a big deal out of this, and I need to know, like, what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on. It's just intuition. It's my gut. My gut is telling me that something weird is going on, and you're sending her these flowers, and I know that she's going through a hard time, but like also I'm your wife, and like maybe you should think about having even like hesitated and thought about sending them to the woman that you are going to spend your life with.
So you want me to send you flowers too? I mean, she's going through something really hard right now. I don't understand what's happening right now.
It's just interesting that your wife is not top of mind.
What do you mean my wife is not top? What is this? Like,
hold on, David. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Important you understand. We'll explain later. But Layla believes you're emotionally cheating with Veronica. Are you?
No, I'm there for her because she's going through a tough time right now.
Okay, then Layla, are you jealous of the connection that he has with Veronica?
No, I've never had a problem with it before. Like I was happy to have her in our wedding because I know how much she means to him, but the energy of it has changed. The nature of the comforting has changed, and it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like they're falling for each other.
What? No, we're not.
David, is there a chance that this is happening?
No, there is not. We have always been close, and we are always going to be close. But I'm not cheating on you with her. That's insane, and I don't get why this is such an issue now all of a sudden. And I really do need to know if this is like going to be a continuation or something. Like if this is going to be an issue with us, then I don't know. We need to talk further about that.
Oh wow.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It bothers me.
What if it is an issue?
Yeah, is that an ultimatum?
Yeah, are you saying that you choose your best friend over your wife?
I am not saying anything right now. I'm trying to ask my wife a question here, and honestly, I don't know if this is something that I need to broadcast over, whatever radio station this is. So,
well, David, it's not necessary to broadcast this. Let me put you both on hold, and you guys can take it from here. So,
he's defensive.
I believe him now.
No.
I do. Sorry. I thought Layla was right with her gut, but I believe him now.
I don't.
I think for some reason she's not comfortable with the friendship. Yeah, for some reason she's now not comfortable with the closeness that he's got with this
Maybe it's
female
because
girlfriend.
he's spending more time with this girl than he is with her, and I went into
this thinking she's right, but I think I believe David.
She has a right to have a problem with that relationship.
She has a right,
even if he hasn't cheated. She has a right to say, "Hey, you know what? I'm having problems."
We're not here for that. We're here to find out if he cheated. I don't think he cheated.
What is it called? Micro cheating? He's micro cheating.
So he's not being a good friend. He's micro cheating.
No,
What's the difference between micro cheating and good friending?
This is going to end bad.
It's not necessarily going to end bad if they fix it. Like if she's jealous of the friendship, then let's
that
get it all
friendship
out
has
there.
to go away.
We'll come back. So Layla, and the note is becoming the smoking gun in the call here. And one contraction.
Mm-hmm.
Not you'll get through this. We'll get through this. All right. So Layla believed that her husband David was emotionally cheating with his friend Veronica. Long story short, he's got a female friend. They're tight. She was actually a groom's person in the wedding. Now she broke up with her boyfriend or whoever she was dating or with, and were they married? She had a boyfriend, right?
Boyfriend, I
okay,
believe.
boyfriend. So anyway, she's now single, and he's the shoulder that she's crying on.
And
her
apparently
Layla's husband.
sending flowers to.
Well, he sent flowers too and said, "We'll get through this." Now, should his wife be top of mind? Yes. Should his wife be included in knowing that his female friend's going through stuff? Yes.
Of course.
But I don't know that based on the call, we can tell if he's cheating or not. He seemingly is being a good friend to this woman. Listen.
I'm not cheating on you with her. That's insane. And I don't get why this is such an issue now all of a sudden. And I really do need to know if this is like going to be a continuation or something. Like if this is going to be an issue with us, then I don't know. We need to talk further about that.
I didn't like that.
I didn't love that part, but
He should be more sensitive. He should be like, "Oh my gosh, I had no idea you felt like this."
True.
That's true. I will include you more in our conversations. Like, I hate that we've been shutting you out. Like, he was just so aggressive.
True. I went in thinking this guy's cheating. I came out of it unsure, thinking he's not, actually. So Nicole is on in Garden Grove. Go ahead, Nicole. What do you make of it?
Hey, good morning, guys. I definitely, I'm with Ryan. I don't think that he's cheating. I think that, put yourself, imagine yourself in that situation, right? Your husband's best friend breaks up with her boyfriend. So that would make me insecure because then I'd be like, whoa, you're spending a lot of time with this person who's now single.
Mm-hmm.
So
but that means we don't
feel
trust our husband now.
Right. Well, but you have to see, like, it's human nature to be insecure. And then, like, he's sending her flowers and not the wife. And I fully think that and believe that husbands and wives should be best friends.
Yeah, well,
you should have a best friend that's
the best,
not your wife or your significant other, right?
Yeah, and I mean, this woman was she was a groomsman essentially, so
yes,
it's a unique
that relationship is great, and and it is a unique situation because it's opposite sex type thing, but I hope Layla can be secure enough and in their marriage that that she can know that they can make it through this.
Yeah.
And I think the note should have said, I hope you'll get through this, or I pray, or like, I know you will.
And instead of saying,
right,
we'll get through this, I hope, or I know you'll get through this would have been better.
Exactly. I wish we would have known how he signed the card.
Thanks, Nicole. Listen, I think the broader issue is when you marry someone and their dearest friend might be a member of the opposite sex or someone that on a blank slate they could pursue, but they were friends with them. Like, I have female friends that I've been friends with for so long that are part of the package.
And that's fine.
You know what I mean?
But include them into your new package.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I do.
Have them be friends. Have them exchange numbers. Have them go out by themselves.
And they are, and I think that's what makes it cool.
Exactly.
They're also married.
That wasn't happening here.
Right.
She said she never hung out with her that much. She wasn't that close with her.
So let me ask Mary. Mary's in Newport Beach. Lucky.
I know.
Mary.
Hi. Yes.
Good morning.
Ryan, good morning. No, the note can note he has some involvement in what's going on. The we'll get through this. It isn't something minor. It wasn't a slip of the tongue. He actually said it to you guys twice. Like, we'll get through this, and then you clarified this to me, and he said, we will get through this. There's something that he's involved in. I don't think she's crazy. I think she does have something to go on with her gut. She needs to listen to her gut. And with him giving that really passive-aggressive ultimatum, that's gaslighting. He's making her feel like she's crazy if she doesn't support their relationship, and that's really bad. That's wrong. He has... unintentionally, he hasn't said it out loud, but he's definitely choosing the best friend over his wife right now. And he's making her feel that way, and that's wrong in any marriage.
He is.
And do you think he's cheating?
I wasn't sure because there's not like a physicality aspect yet, right? We can't prove that. But what we can, emotionally, something's going on. And that's for sure. I mean, I really feel that way. But the we will, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, not
my
great.
gut
Not
tells
great.
me
Not the right choice of
something-
words for sure.
No, something's going on. I feel like something has maybe changed, and that is what she's feeling. That's what Layla's feeling. That change has happened in the relationship.
Okay. Well, thank you. This is insightful. We appreciate you calling, Mary, in Newport Beach. Trenton, lay it on us. You were in the same situation where you have a best friend that's a female and a wife. What happened?
Yeah, well, my situation wasn't exactly the same, but in my experience, I felt myself getting closer to my friend, and emotionally, you could say I cheated, but when I felt the feelings and the physical attraction coming, I actually ended it because, I have a 2-year-old autistic son, my wife, that we were having rough times, but luckily I took the high road.
And how did your wife respond to that?
Well, she never knew how close I was getting. So that's where my situation is a little bit different.
Yeah, and you with your wife now still?
Yes.
And do you feel guilty in what you had with your friend?
Yes.
And is your friend speaking to you anymore?
Very little. It's more of a casual friendship, more so than as close as we were.
I want to get Sisney's take on this because I think a lot of people get to that point, and I think you did a very good thing.
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
right thing.
you did the right thing.
And I think people would be lying if they said in an ebb in their relationship that doesn't happen, but they don't act on it, and you didn't.
And thank you for calling us and
with
sharing the
David
story.
Being as defensive as he is, it leads me to believe that if he hasn't already cheated, he's definitely thought about it.
Yeah.
And with the ultimatum given his wife, it's almost like an out. That way, he can start the physical without feeling as guilty.
Which is so selfish. All right.
So selfish.
Trenton, you're a good guy. Thanks for calling, buddy.
I appreciate it. Love you guys.
Love
Love you too.
All right. See ya. I like to get a couple I love yous in the morning.
You know what?
Just out of my
Yeah.
system. You know what I mean? Like, not
That's
that
nice.
I like to give it. Like, I like to give a little Trenton
It is
I love
nice.
you. It is nice. Every hour. I'd like to dish out an I love you. And so I think the question is he cheating? Or is he being a good friend to this woman?
He sent the flowers to her. I think
That could be considered a good friend.
he wrote, "We'll get through this."
Not the best choice of
Super
words.
sexy sounding.
Not the best choice of words. I'm just saying. So let's just go to Hemet, because when in doubt, Hemet can resolve.
Yeah.
Hemet, are you at the center of Hemet, Brianna?
Yeah. We'll
Okay,
do that.
good. Would you give us a ruling on this? What do you think?
He's a narcissist. I don't like how he totally just he was trying to flip it on her like she was the crazy one.
Yeah, I know.
Huh. You don't think he was trying to be a good friend?
But his wife should be his friend.
I agree.
He's
Yeah, he's not being a good husband. I'll tell you that much.
No. The thing is, he needs to just put the shoes on the other foot. If it was the other way around, how would he feel?
I think that's fair. I
That's a
think
good way to
I
think
think
of it.
I think it's fair to leave it at that. Thank you. He should step into her viewpoint and see things how she's seeing it, and then move forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If something's going on in your relationship and you just can't put your finger on it, as an option, you can send us an email, tell us your story. We'll call you and see if you want to go on the air. And we've got an email here from Cyprus. Patty's out on maternity leave, so you'll make the call. Okay. It says, "Dear Ryan, this past summer, a new girl started at my husband's office who works pretty closely with him, and he started talking about her whenever we would talk about his day. He's never been this way with any coworkers in the past. Then last Friday, I found out the holiday party invitation came out and includes a +1, but he told me that there were no +1s. Aha. I confronted him, and he told me none of the guys are taking their wives or girlfriends, so he figured it would be fine. I need to know if he's not taking me because of this other girl. I think maybe something's going on. I have to know if he sends roses to that girl." Okay, so let's get her. Hi, Emily. How are you?
Hi, Ryan. How are you?
I'm okay. So let's just start. What's her name?
Katie.
What do we know about Katie?
Okay, so I just got to tell you, I'm really stressed out because I've been listening to your show for years, but I never thought I'd be calling about my husband. We've been married for 5 years, So this girl, Katie's been working at his office, and they work pretty close together. And suddenly he starts talking about her all the time, and I think it's pretty unusual.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's worked with other women in the past, but, he's casually talked about them, but not to the feeling that I'm getting that he's talking about this girl a bit too much. And so last Friday I was looking through his work bag, and I noticed a holiday invite to the party that I went to last year, and it said +1. So I confronted him about it, and he told me that none of the guys are taking their wives or their girlfriends this year.
So that's what's interesting to me. So let's assume he talks a lot about the woman, but the party invitation says +1, and then he says you're not really going because nobody else is bringing their girls. Are you friendly with any of the other wives or girlfriends where you can check and find out?
Well, yeah. I can, but I like to believe that, he's not lying to me, but I honestly just want to know if he's cheating on me.
You want to know if he sends these flowers to Katie?
Yes, basically, yes, because I'm
Well, let's just get to that then. Let's just get to that. This could be easy because we know her name, and Sisney in for Patty will offer the roses and see what he does.
All right.
Sisney is going to call him from the flower shop and offer him some roses as a promotion for free. Mm-hmm. And we want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. So it's not only the name, it's also the note. Okay? All right. Okay. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, good luck, Emily. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to David?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, David. My name is Becca. I'm calling from Sweet Flowers. I'm just calling because I just wanted to let you know that you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses.
What?
I'm doing a promotion here for my new flower shop, and you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses. You can send them to anybody you want today, and they'll actually receive them this afternoon. I don't need any billing information from you. They're totally free. Is there anybody that you would like to send them to?
Really?
Yeah.
There's no catch or anything like that?
No catch at all. I'm just trying to promote my business that I just opened here in Cyprus.
Oh, okay.
I just need the name. Yeah, I just need the name of the person you want to send them to and something to write on the note.
I would like to send them to my wife, and I want the note to say,
Okay, hang on a second. To your wife, what's her name?
My wife's name is Emily.
Emily, and I'm sorry, did I hear you correctly? You wanted to say I blank? Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
David, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sisney, and your voice is being broadcast right now on the radio. I just need you to be aware of that and understand that. Your wife is on the phone. Emily, do you know what he's apologizing for?
No, David, what are you apologizing for?
I'm apologizing because I didn't invite you to, my Christmas party at work.
So you know she's upset about that. And do you know why she's upset about that?
Because I didn't invite her.
Well, there's more to the story. You should tell him, Emily.
I'm upset about it because you told me that all the guys were not taking their girlfriends and their wives, and I found the invite to the holiday party in your bag, and it said +1, and you said there was no +1, so you lied.
Well, yeah, I lied about the +1.
So, and you've been talking about Katie quite a bit.
Oh, no.
That's the elephant here. The elephant in the room, Katie, and she said it. David, if you don't mind, I'm going to be blunt and just get to this because your wife is concerned that you're having an affair with Katie. Is that true?
No.
She's really worried about it. She thinks you talk about her a lot, and then you leave her out of coming to the office party. What is she supposed to think?
Now that you
you put it that way. I mean, you're making me see that. Yeah, it does look wrong. It does, but I promise, I swear on everything that there's nothing going on between Katie and me. Nothing
Okay, I have a solution, Emily, then, based on what I'm hearing from David, just to move this along and get you the peace of mind that you need. David has invited you to the holiday party. You're going to go, and you're going to talk to Katie, and you're going to put David in front of Katie, and you're going to ask any question you want, and you're going to watch their dynamic, and you are going to know exactly what's going on or not going on with them.
Look, I'm going to explain the relationship between Katie and I, okay? Katie is probably like one of the only, cool coworkers that I have left in the office. I mean, she's very understanding. She's really supportive. She's really cool. My other,
getting that close to somebody.
Okay, I understand, but all right, I didn't want to say anything.
David, let me ask you. So, all right, Emily, you're going to this party, you're going to have the conversation, but David, why did you not want her to come initially? I'm curious.
The thing is that last year, my wife, she doesn't really drink that much, and she's a lightweight, so she had a little bit too many tequila shots, and the tequila really got her really wasted. I mean, she was clumsy. She was, breaking like glasses of champagne. My coworkers and their wives were making fun of my wife.
So you were embarrassed?
To this day, yes, I'm embarrassed. I mean, because you're not like that.
Why wouldn't you tell her that a year ago? Why are you holding that until this year? That's crazy. I mean, what kind of relationship are you in where you can't tell her that?
I don't believe that.
I didn't want to hurt my wife's feelings. That's why.
But you did anyway. Like, you made it worse by not telling her. All right, guys, look, let's stop going in circles. Emily, David, you're going to the holiday party. Emily, you're going to see Katie. You're confronting Katie at the holiday party.
Yes.
It's that simple, all right?
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, that's
fine. And then you'll know, like, you're going to know. Like, you've got intuition. You will know, okay? And let's leave it at that. David, thank you for staying on to try and explain it. Emily, good luck at the holiday party, all right?
Thank you, Ryan, for doing this.
All right, thank you. I had a lot of thoughts about him.
know.
We're going to get to this Ryan's Roses follow-up. So here is the story, and you're going to want to hear what happened because Nina is on the phone. She's on hold right now. Back in November, Nina's 5-year-old son, David, told her that he and his dad, Kenneth, spent the day with a woman named Lisa and her daughter when they were at Disneyland. Kenneth never mentioned this to Nina, so it was supposed to just be father-son bonding at Disneyland that day. Anyway, we get him on the phone. We offer him the roses, and he wanted to send the roses with this card, "For Mommy, love, David." So we wanted to know who Lisa was. It turns out he knows her from college. Listen to some of the sound here.
I mean, she's just some college friend. Like, that's it. Like,
so you ran into a college friend at Disneyland who has a child at the same time you were there, and you spent the day and you didn't tell your wife?
Exactly. How would she even know that you were there, Kenneth?
And why didn't you tell your wife? Yeah. I think, like Sissy and I, if we were married, I couldn't wait to come home and say, hey, I ran into Tanya, who I went to college with. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
It didn't seem like that big of a deal.
I'd have to say Tanya and the doctor, obviously, but that was from November, okay? Mm-hmm. So we left it not knowing what was going to happen. Nina is on the phone, and I'm curious to know, Nina, what's happened? It's been 7 months. What's happened since we spoke?
Well, after I got off the phone with you guys, I went to my computer and started going through his emails and messages, and I found everything. Flirty notes, pictures that he was writing to her and everything. So it wasn't just a one-time thing, It was like they meant to meet up. And so that day, I picked up my kids from school. I went to my mom's house, and I sent a friend to get the rest of all of our stuff. I have not been back to that house since at all.
So he organized this whole thing behind your back to be at the park with Lisa and the kids were together too?
Bad.
That's crazy.
Yes. And I just feel like that woman destroyed our marriage. Like, she has never apologized to me. I have never heard from her. How dare she, I'm really just so angry because I don't know what she's doing. Like, she just come in and mess up our whole family, our home, and I don't know how she could do that to us or to my children. Like, I have to raise these children by myself now because they're still together, and I don't talk to him. I don't hear from him much either. He rarely sees his kids. He didn't even see them on Christmas. Not at all.
Well, he sounds deadbeat to me.
Yeah.
So did he move out? What's the story?
Well, I don't know what he's doing there at that house because I'm at my mom's and I never went back. So I don't talk to him. I don't mess with him. He rarely sees his kids, though, there at my mom's house. So I'm not there.
Do you know how long it was going on with him and this other woman?
It must have been going on for a long time because the email thread went back and back and back. She's like, hey, what are you doing? They decided on the date to meet up at Disneyland. It was crazy. I was like, this is crazy. Like, so you meant to be with her all this time. And she is just such a bimbo to me. Like, how could you do that knowing that this man was married? I don't like her at all. I think she's a terrible person. She knew he had kids. She knew what we were together. She knew what we were about. Like, I want to call her, like, really, I don't want to say it, but she's awful. She's the B word.
I think there's blame for both of them here, right? I mean, yes, she got in there and wrecked this, but he accepted the invitation or he invited her in. Nina, are you okay?
I'm much stronger than when I spoke to you last because I realized, yes, it's both their fault. And if he's going to be with her, then he doesn't deserve to be with me. I'm going to move on with my kids, and we're going to be better without him.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you got closure. You got clarity. Thank you for coming on. God bless you and your kids. Thanks for listening to us.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Patty, why are you shaking your head?
I just think she needs to let go of that anger.
Well, I will tell you this. I'm reading a book, and the book talks about when you hold on to anger like that, it can cause cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, it can actually cause cancers in your body. You hold on to stuff like that after a while.
But I think it takes time for people.
It does. This is fresh, man. These are fresh wounds. She's angry, but I would be that angry with him, too. Not just her, with him, too.
Sounds like she's equally mad at both.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband was showing me a feature he discovered on his phone. I don't know if it's new, but we didn't know about it. It's basically that you can search your photos and it will even make a video of certain pics by category. Well, while he was showing me, he selected New York as a search word. When it came up, I told him to do a video. He was really weird about it, ended up cutting it off early because the video finished playing. So when I got a chance, I went back into his phone to the New York section, and some of the pics I saw were gone. Why did he delete them? I don't understand that at all.
Ooh, that's not good.
Can you explain that?
I mean, maybe they were just a bunch of selfies that he didn't want.
The technology.
The technology behind it? Yeah, like categorizes stuff. It groups pictures that you take into photo albums to make it just easier for you if you wanted to go back and view them.
Okay, and then so she saw that and caught something?
And caught that I guess some were deleted.
So, Rebecca, hi. What do you think's going on? I read all the software stuff, but what do you think's going on here?
I have no idea. It's like he discovered this cool thing on his iPhone, and he made a thing where you can do like videos into like pics that you have from a category. But while he was showing it to me, I was like, hey, let's do New York and let's see what happens. And he does it, and I see some pictures. And they were from our trip from New York. But then there was like this work trip from New York that started popping up. And all of a sudden, he got really weird and funny. And he was just like, let me cut this off. It's already done. Anyway, that's it. It's a cool feature, right, on this iPhone. And I was just like, okay. But I happened to see some pictures in the bar, and I didn't want to question him too much about it because he didn't seem like he wanted to talk too much about it. So... yeah. When I got the chance, I decided, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and look through his phone and see what those pictures were, because they were different, and he never showed me them, and they were deleted. They were gone. Like, I know I saw those pictures. There's no way I didn't see those pictures.
So you can see them on the bottom bar, like these are the next pictures that are going to pop up, and then when she went back to look for them, they were gone. So he basically
exactly. So I knew that there were so many more pictures than what were there, which made it weird and uncomfortable. And I don't know what to say, but it's just an interesting situation because we're best friends and we talk about everything, but now it's weird.
All right, let me put you on hold. We're calling him to find out what's going on, why he's deleting photos, okay?
Okay.
All right, it's time for the phone call here, Ryan's Roses. We've got Rebecca on the line. She is... How long you been married, Rebecca?
We've been married for 5 years.
5 years. Okay. So her husband, it's very complicated. I don't quite understand all of it, but he was deleting photos that were in an album.
Right.
Like
she
an
had previously
algorithm
seen
album.
that there was pictures in that album. When she went to go back to look, those pictures were
Gone. So she thinks that he's hiding something. That's the foundation of this. Rebecca, Sisney's going to call your husband, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to find out who he's thinking about, who he sends the roses to, what he puts on the card. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband.
On Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
Got it. Here we go. Be very quiet, Rebecca, until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Got it.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is this Will?
Yep, speaking.
Hi, my name is Vicky. I'm calling from Glamorous Flower Design. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. So actually, we're brand new to the area, and we're offering local residents to send out free flowers today. And you've been selected to send a free dozen red roses to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're absolutely free. Is that something you're interested in?
Actually, not really.
Are you sure they're free? I don't need any info from you, any anniversary, or you can even send them. You can even send them anywhere in America.
There's nothing that I can think of that's coming up, so maybe somebody else who needs them more. I'm good, thanks.
Are you sure? You'd be like the sixth person that's hung up on me, and I really just need to get these flowers out.
Sorry, but you'll find the right one.
There's nobody. We just need the name of the person, and we can just write a note. They'll have them by lunchtime today, and anywhere.
No,
please.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Will, my name is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. I need you to know that. I have your wife, Rebecca, on the line. Rebecca, would you tell Will why we're calling him, please?
Oh, God. Will, I know it sounds just crazy and weird, and I know I've never done this to you, but when you showed me that new feature on the phone and it makes those pictures and the New York category came up, and all of a sudden you got really funny and weird because some work pictures started coming up, and you just shut off the phone, was like, hey, that's it, it's super cool and fun, and you just kind of deflected, even though I was just like, hey, what about those other pictures? I would love to see them. I don't remember seeing them. I went back to your phone, Will, and they're gone. I don't understand, and I've never looked through your phone before, but I felt like I had to because you were just so funny, and we talk about everything, and you show me everything, but this you felt funny about for some reason, and I just got the weirdest vibe, and I'm just
Rebecca, honestly, there was nothing. There's just photos that aren't good. We all have phones in our phones now, cameras in our phones, so we take so many photos. There's just spam. I deleted it. You're really making an issue out of a no issue. It's just silly video.
Will, why when you send flowers to your wife here right now? Just curious.
Well, Ryan, I can't believe I'm being set up like this. Actually, there were no flowers to begin with, right? And trust me, I take care of my wife. When the special events and everything comes up, I definitely go all out. So it's not like me being a bad person. I kind of feel like I'm being teamed up on right here over some photos that I deleted. You've never deleted photos from your phone that you were like, what was that?
I actually couldn't even understand what she was talking about with her issue with her phone and your phone and the algorithm and the albums.
When did you delete the photos?
I don't remember. Every now and then I try to make room on my phone, Yeah.
So then, Rebecca, then that means they might still be in his deleted folder.
Yeah, so go take a look. Maybe you just show her and then we can clear the air. Well, right? All about clearing the air.
It's no big deal, right?
No, it is a big deal, Will, because, you're sitting here saying it's not a big deal, but I saw the pictures of you. You were shirtless with these guys, and you were hanging out, and they were shirtless, and so it's just an interesting concept that everybody's shirtless in a club, and you don't want to show me those pictures. pictures. You got to understand why I'm feeling weird about this now.
Rebecca, no, I'm feeling weird about this. It's just like college friends and stuff. It's no big deal. Like, can we talk about this at home? I'll come home.
No, we can't talk about it at home because I saw more, Will. You know what I'm talking about. I saw so much more, and you need to, like, tell me because you're not telling me at home. You're saying, let's talk about this, but I have to do this in order to get you to say something.
Wow.
Why do I have to bring this up? You know, I saw those pictures, and they were just different.
So what were the pictures of? What were the shirtless with the guys in the club pictures? Well,
they're just like college buddies. We're all sports fans. No big deal. It's honestly like, wow, I can't believe how out of proportion this is being blown over an iPhone video from photos.
Then why wouldn't you show them to me, Will? Because
you don't need to see everything.
I feel like they were a little bit more different than you guys just doing sports and hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, Will, she makes a good point. I watched the Super Bowl with my buddies, and our shirts stayed on.
Sure, great. You don't have my buddies. That's fine, Ryan. That's fine.
I don't have your body.
I feel like
your body. And he said buddies.
All
right. Well, listen, we're going in circles. Rebecca, I hear it in your voice. Will, I think you need to comfort your wife. She's concerned. And so we're going to let you guys take it from here. All right? Good luck.
Sure. Thanks.
Did he say his body or his
His
buddies?
buddies. You don't have my buddies.
Oh, I don't have his buddies or his body. I don't know what his body is.
I don't know what his body is either.
Well, what do we think?
Well, I don't know because she didn't tell us about those pictures.
Well, where was that in the email?
Exactly.
Like the shirtless in the club?
Right.
That would have been valuable evidence. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's cheating or not, though. He did. Obviously, he knew it was us. He's like, there are no roses, right, guys?
Is
So
she
he knew it
trying
was us.
to imply that he's gay or that he wants to be with men now?
Why you say that?
Because he was shirtless in a club with a bunch of other guys? Like, is that what she's worried about?
I thought she was worried about him cheating.
Yeah, he
with
could
the
be
guy?
cheating with the guy.
I don't know. Do you think he's cheating? I don't feel like he's cheating. I just feel like
Something's up.
All right, so we just did a Ryan's Roses, and basically she found him deleting pictures on his phone, and she wants to know why they ended up being deleted. And now when we called him, we didn't know that the pictures were these.
You know, you were shirtless with these guys, and you were hanging out, and they were shirtless, and so it's just an interesting concept that everybody's shirtless in a club, and you don't want to show me those pictures. You got to understand why I'm feeling weird about this now.
Rebecca, no, I'm feeling weird about this. It's just like college friends and stuff. It's no big deal.
So he says it was his buddies hanging out. Now, to his defense, at my gym, if you go during a certain hour, the guys are allowed to take their shirts off.
Oh, really?
It's usually the trainers. I mean, not the clients, but the
Wait,
trainers.
you're not allowed at other hours?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess I've never really noticed if guys were shirtless or not when at the gym.
I've never really thought about it either.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the deal.
That's weird.
So, well, I mean,
So it could have
usually
been
it's the trainers training themselves in that hour. You see?
Usually you can't be shirtless at a club. So if he was shirtless at a club, that must have been a strip club.
Or an outdoor club.
Still.
You could be outdoors.
Maybe, but it's not. It's winter. And if he was in New York, who's outdoors?
All right, so lots of questions. The question: do we think he's cheating on his wife? Something. She's, the sound of her voice said it a lot to me. The way she said, the way I heard her. Emily, what do you think?
I mean, I think if you're married and you keep anything in your phone that you don't want your spouse to see, first of all, you're an idiot, and second of all, you're asking to get caught.
Yeah. Well, he's asking to get caught for something then. All right.
Right.
Let's go to Leah. Leah, what do you think?
I was with him at first, but as soon as he was like, oh, I'm not going to, he didn't want to show the pictures, I kind of changed my mind. Honestly, this is all sounding kind of familiar. My husband left me for a man, so I'm a little suspicious.
Really?
How'd you find out?
Through text.
Text?
Text messages.
Yeah, and it got a little more suspicious and more suspicious. So this is like kind of like the tip of the iceberg.
Can I ask you a question? Is it any better or worse leaving for a man than versus a woman?
I think it's more confusing in my situation. I don't know if it's worse, but it's definitely more confusing.
So do you think that might be going on here in this couple's life?
I mean, anything's possible when they're being that secretive.
Wow. How are you now?
I'm okay. It's been a couple years. I'm okay. I've moved on, but at the time it was pretty traumatic.
Sure. Time heals. All right. Thanks, Leah, for listening to us. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
Okay. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. They got problems.
For sure.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. Okay, friends, it's time for Ryan's Roses, Monday at this time. And it's nonstop Ryan's Roses. No commercial break. Let's get into it. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went out with some friends for his buddy's birthday, or so I thought. He seemed to be giving me more details than he needed to give me, which made me suspicious. That's interesting. Janine in Chatsworth. Janine, good morning, and thanks for coming on. So what was it that he was saying in such great detail that made you suspicious?
Oh, my God. Well, here's the deal. He never gives me any detail. It's like he's an 8-year-old. How's school? Fine. But when he's out with the dudes, I don't hear anything. So the fact that he was giving me so many details about what they ate and what they drank and what the waitress was like and how friendly they were in this place, it was just really freaking suspicious. And then the next day, he kept bringing things up, Ryan. He just kept telling me more and more details. And that's when I was like, this doesn't seem kosher, and I've already been suspicious of his behavior lately in general.
So he was already raising concern with you.
Yeah. I mean, we've been together a long time, and you just know when someone's behavior is just a little bit off.
Right. One thing that struck me in your email, you said he tried to show you proof of the birthday, but it was an old picture.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, first of all, as if I wouldn't notice, he was wearing his Michael Kors belt that he just got, or rather the one that he wasn't wearing the new one he wears every day. He was wearing the other color, and I saw him leave that night. So he doesn't think about those little things. But even more was his friend, Robert, looks like a whole different person because he dropped 30 pounds, and guys don't even think of that. Like, it's obvious. The first place you can see is in someone's face. So I'm looking at this picture, and he was like heavier there, and it was the old Robert, and it was just so obvious that was not from that night.
All right, listen.
Between that and the belt.
Let me play this track. We're going to get him on the phone next. We are making the Ryan's Roses call for your husband, Janine. We just got to know Janine. She thinks her husband's cheating on her. He's just he's talking too much guilt detail.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get him on the phone.
Too many details.
I'm going to call him now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call right now on Kiss FM.
Sissany is going to call him. Now, Janine, you're going to be on the line. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. She is going to offer him some roses. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Peter.
Yeah, this is Peter.
Hi, Peter. My name is Jasmine. I'm calling from Como La Flor. We're a new flower shop here in Chatsworth. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're brand new. We're on the corner of Topanga Canyon and Devonshire. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a promotion for local residents right now. And since you live in the area, you can send a dozen free red roses to anybody that you'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info or anything from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
No, that's okay. I'm good, but thank you.
Are you sure? They're absolutely free. We're brand new.
Yeah,
We're just trying to promote our business, and we just hope that if you like our flowers, you refer us to friends and family. You know where the Toro's Mexican restaurant is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're literally right there.
Okay, cool. I'll come inside sometime, but I don't need the flowers.
Anybody in your life that you would want to send some roses to? Your wife, mom, sister?
I've been scammed so many times before that it really is just easier for me not to deal with it.
But I don't need any cash or credit card info from you. These are absolutely free roses. You just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Yeah, I'll come in sometime. I'm not that interested. Thanks.
Okay, listen, Peter, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And I also have your wife, Janine, on the line. Why are we here? Let me tell you. She thinks, Peter, that something is going on. You've been acting very strange. Did you go to? You went on this birthday party with a buddy, and you came back and you told her an awful lot of detail about it, and she thinks that there's guilt inside that detail. So, what do you need to tell us?
Tell him. Why don't you come clean now, Peter? Huh?
Janine, what do you?
Are you sure there's no roses you want for some other girl?
No, I'm sure there's no roses for anyone else. We talked about this already. We talked about the birthday party.
And how long have we known each other? That you're going to sit and act like your behavior hasn't been incredibly different lately, and you're showing me this picture, and I know that's not from that night. Duh, you know my attention to detail is off the chart.
You didn't believe I was at a party. I showed you the picture of Robert blowing out the candle because we were at a birthday party. We're skeptical.
The picture is 3 years old, Peter. What? I mean, come on. Robert lost 30 pounds.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? We talked about. Do you want receipts? Because I don't have them. I can't. I showed you the picture. That was my proof. Why are you?
You're sending me an old picture.
How do you know it's
Why
old?
am I so what?
What are you talking about?
Because Robert is fat in the picture. Duh.
You are just reaching so far out looking for...
But Peter, I have to interject. I mean, I could step back and listen to this, but I feel like I should step in. Janine thinks that you are cheating on her, and it sounds like she's got real reason to think that.
Well, honestly, like she has no reason. She's basing this all off of Robert looking like fatter than normal. I don't like. It's a weird angle. Like, why is she obsessed with Robert? That's my question. Actually, why? How come?
Okay, this is
what
not
is this behavior from her. That's
now
so
I'm starting to think you are guilty if you're trying to shift this over to Robert.
Exactly,
Robert has no role in this.
I don't know what to do. I'm in a lose-lose situation here. She doesn't believe me, but I can't.
Why would
prove something that I have no proof of?
All right, so Janine, you're clearly angry. Peter, you clearly have a communication issue with your wife. So if you're cheating, you should fess up. If you're not, you guys need to bridge this gap because there is a significant intensity to the way that you two communicate with each other. It's not good for the long run.
I know. Do you guys still love each other?
Yes.
Yes. I'm just, first of all, I know when Peter's accused of something that he's innocent, he gets so defensive. And the fact that you're like being like wishy-washy right now and like soft-spoken is really adding fuel to the fire.
I honestly don't understand what I did to like for you to react this way. Like, what have I ever done? When have I ever lied to you? Why you would just jump to these conclusions right now?
You've been acting weird, and I don't trust all this weirdness.
Maybe you guys just need to reconnect.
Yeah, we're going to let you work on each other. I don't know. I know something's wrong. I don't know what it is, but I know something's wrong. I don't know why you're so cynical about marriage.
Oh, my God.
And you say to me, I don't know why you think about it a lot. And you say to me, I don't know what would cause you to think that it can get certain ways. Did you hear Janine and Peter?
I sure did, and it doesn't get to me. I don't let that affect my marriage.
Oh, Janine and Peter are going to affect me for days.
Come on.
It's gonna.
Yeah, of course.
You guys, no.
Well, look. I mean, you have no choice. You're in it.
I know.
Like,
You
we're
guys
not in
sleep
it.
with the
So
sleep with
we
one
look at
eye
it
open.
differently.
Yeah. It's not like you guys can just get out tomorrow either.
Let's get to this Ryan's Roses revisit. Daisy and Raul, they're from La Habra. So Daisy, she reached out. She's like, look, I know my husband Raul is cheating. I know that. She wanted to know if the marriage was worth saving. She already knew he was cheating. So we offered Raul the roses, and he wanted us to send them to him with a flirty note. He said he wanted to make her jealous so she would step up her game in the marriage. That's what he said.
He was terrible.
I agree. Listen to his reasoning, though. This is crazy.
Look, it's a wife's responsibility to make her husband feel good.
People were so up in arms, rightfully so, about this guy. I mean, this is what he said.
Look, it's a wife's responsibility to make her husband feel good, and I just feel like, you know, we're not always
What about
on
the
the
opposite
page.
way as well? It's a two-way highway here. It's like, what? I don't get it.
Yeah, well, neither did anybody.
No way.
So we have Raul on the line, and
Has he changed?
I don't know. I almost
Did
hesitate.
he get a new soul?
I almost hesitate to give him airtime again, but he is here. Raul?
Yeah.
Good morning. Thanks for coming back on. You know, you upset a lot of people by what you said a while back. Do you understand why that rubbed people the wrong way?
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's why, I wanted to come back on and sort of give you guys the update, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, but before you give me the update, so you cheated on your wife, she knew that, and then she really was saying, hey, is this marriage worth saving? And then you said, look, it's the wife's responsibility to make her husband feel good. Now, that doesn't sound like a marriage. That does not sound, that's not the spirit of what a marriage is. So why should she want to make it work?
I mean, the truth of the matter, too, though, Ryan, is, I never really actually cheated on her. You know what I mean? It was just, I was playing games. I was playing.
Why did she think she told us you did?
Well, just because I was, when you guys called me for the roses, I said, hey, make them out to me, and can you just put a flirty message on it? I was just playing games, and it was the way that I that I thought a relationship had to be,
I'm just curious, why did you think that?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think it's, growing up in my family, you know what I mean? Like, Mexican machista dad, sort of, you sort of learn by example, you know what I mean? And in my family, that's what it was. I just always saw my mother catering to my dad, and it's just old school ideas.
It's what you knew. It's what you knew.
Yeah, it's what you knew. It's what I knew. It's what I saw.
Yeah, but it's time to break the cycle.
Yeah. And that's what I've come to learn, because we got close, we got close to having a bad ending. So I just really wanted to make it up to Daisy and just give you guys a heads up too about how.
Well, tell us what's the status of you guys?
Well, I mean, we're in a much better place now. We got through it. We're still together, but we got Harry, for a while. She ended up moving out not soon after that phone call. She left her mom, actually. She was there for about 2 weeks, but after the first week, I was on the phone trying to get her to move back home, and I just told her that things were going to change. What I didn't realize was that, it's a two-way street. I have to be there for her and make her feel wanted and make her feel like make her feel like how we first met, and we're on the up and up now. Things are good now, but there's still stuff that I know that I need to work on. So that's it. I mean, that's why I wanted to come on. And
well, this makes me happy.
Thanks for coming on. Then, I think it's great. It sounds like you guys are trying to make it right, and you're sharing responsibility, right? It's not, as she said, it's a two-way. She said two-way highway.
Yeah, I mean that was the biggest lesson. That I wasn't realizing that part of it. So
well, Raul, I appreciate you calling back in after all that, because I know you heard the calls that came in after you were on the air, and they were not complimentary, but it sounds like some good has come from this.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, brother, thank you for reaching out to us and coming back on. Okay, you take care.
Okay. Thanks so much, guys.
Good luck with Daisy.
Thank you.
Okay, see you.
Bye-bye.
That's a different guy.
Really is. I was very
that's
surprised.
Totally different guy.
Wow.
That's interesting. I mean, sometimes you look at life and it's like you heard what he said before and you heard what she said before, and you think to yourself, well, how is that ever going to work? Mm-hmm. And then you hear him now and you go, wow, people can't work through stuff, right? Yeah. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to Game 2 of the Dodgers World Series games with another woman. We're both big Dodger fans, and he said he got tickets through work and therefore had to go with coworkers. So obviously I was disappointed, but wouldn't stand in the way of him getting to go. But the more I learn and piece things together, the more I realize it wasn't a group from work. It was him and another woman. Not sure if she's from the office or not. So, Janet, thanks for coming on.
Hi.
Hi. How'd you figure this out?
Well, first, I'm friends with most of his coworkers. I mean, I know everybody. And if he was going to the Dodgers game, why weren't there any pictures on Facebook? I mean, it's the World Series. You know those guys are going to be posting pictures of themselves at the game, number one. Number two, I was doing the laundry, And in his pocket of his work pants was a receipt for 1 beer, 1 glass of wine, and 2 Dodger dogs. And that doesn't make any sense because if he was going with his coworkers, there'd be like a dozen drinks on that. But he's the guy, my husband, that'll buy the first round. You know, he likes to make people happy. Why was there a glass of wine? Like, these aren't the kind of guys that drink wine, his coworkers. Number 1. Number 2, why was there 1 wine, 1 beer, and 2 Dodger dogs?
No, but how do you know he's with a woman?
I mean, what guy drinks wine at the Dodgers?
Ryan probably would. But do you know if his boss is female? Or
no.
Could it be a female coworker?
Listen, it's weird. It's a mostly male-dominated office. There are females, but why wouldn't there be 12 drinks or 15 drinks?
Right. Okay.
I mean, even that would be weird.
Here's what we're doing. Let's just find out. Janet, hang on one sec. We'll call your husband. All right, Janet's on the phone. Dodgers, game 2. She and her husband are big Dodger fans. He said he gets to go with some people from work. She thinks, no, I don't think so. I think he was with another woman at the Dodger game. That's a bold move. Right. To take another woman to the Dodger game. At the World Series, that is way on the radar.
That's a moment that you share with someone that you
care
about.
And if you're hiding something, you're not going to the World Series game to hide. So I don't know. But I hear it in your voice. Janet is in Pasadena. We are going to call him and offer him some roses. We need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, Sisney's going to offer him some roses. Stay very quiet. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card as well, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Rick?
This is Rick.
Hi, Rick. I'm calling from Pasadena Blooms. My name is Sherry. We're a brand new flower shop here on Colorado. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So we're giving away a dozen red roses today, and basically they're absolutely free. And how this works is that you get to send them to anybody that you'd like. So you just give us the name of anybody, and they can get them by lunchtime today. We're just trying to promote our delivery service.
Oh, wow. That's great. Yeah, I would definitely like to take advantage of that.
Okay.
What do we do?
So we can pick the card. I have a bunch of different cards that you can choose from. Birthday, anniversary, love, thinking of you.
Do love. Love is great.
Love. Okay.
Yeah.
And then who would you like to send these to?
I'm going to send them to Janet. And can I write a note?
Of course.
To... Baby, you are the best wife in the world, and is this too much?
No. Hey, baby, you are the best wife in the world. Okay.
And I am the luckiest guy.
And I am the luckiest guy. Oh, that's so cute.
Then love, Rick.
Love, Rick.
Hey, Rick, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we've got your wife Janet on the line who asked us to call you. How are you, Rick?
Hi, I'm fine. Why?
So we're on the air because she was concerned that you may be sneaking behind her back, and she wasn't sure you were truthful about going to the Dodger game with coworkers and thought maybe something else was going on. Is that accurate, Janet?
Yeah.
So,
hi,
Janet, why don't you ask him what you're wondering?
I want to know if you took another woman to the Dodgers game.
Oh my God. Baby, I don't know what to tell you. I feel so bad. Look, I'm not cheating on you. I didn't take a woman to the Dodgers game, but I wasn't totally truthful either. It was. I told you it was everybody from the office. It wasn't everybody from the office. It was. There's this woman in my office. Her name is Sasha Hernandez, and she had 2 tickets, and her boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. He wasn't in town, and she knows that everybody knows that I'm crazy about the Dodgers, and she knows. And she asked me if I wanted to go. So I told the kids to. I don't know. I should have told you that it was going.
I guess I just don't understand. Like, it feels like a date. It feels like, what did you talk about together at the Dodgers game? Like, what did you do during victory? Did you high five? Did you hug? Like, did you kiss? Like,
what? No. Come on. It wasn't. Listen, this was not a date. This is that date for. No, she bought the tickets.
Rick, I am on Janet's side here. If you're going to go to this game, then you got to be transparent with your wife. And to go with another guy's girl who's out of town, I don't like the way that feels anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You are right. And I feel awful about it. And honestly, it's a World Series,
why did, but Rick, why did you feel you had to lie?
Janet's a huge fan. I don't know. I felt bad. I felt bad that, like, and then, like, you're right. It felt like
Janet, you want to respond?
yeah, I sort of feel worse and bad. Like, if you had just told me the truth from the beginning, I probably wouldn't feel so weird about this. Like, it feels like you were hiding it because maybe there was more interest in than just what it was.
Well, definitely, there definitely isn't. There definitely wasn't. It's not like that. I promise you.
Okay.
But I know what you mean, and I definitely.
But Rick, this is a bad move in your marriage. Okay, it's a bad move in your marriage, and I think it was a selfish move in your marriage, and so Janet, we're going to leave you to get to the bottom of it. There may be more to this. I'm not sure, but thank you for reaching out. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye. I know, Patty. You think it's fine that he was with another.
Well, yeah, you were
Yeah,
trying to
I know,
get
because she's
Patty.
trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's hold. Let's come back. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I found a note in the trash when I was collecting garbage the other day. It was crumpled up, and I usually make sure we aren't throwing anything away that has our address or personal info. But this was a note, and it said, just so you know, we can see you two. You may want to close your blinds. We're not ready to teach our kids about the birds and the bees quite yet. My husband and I have not been intimate anywhere but our bedroom with the curtains closed. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Uh-oh. Angie, thank you for coming on. So you think the neighbors saw your husband and someone else with the windows open?
Yes, Ryan.
Wow.
So,
Oh, my gosh.
you know,
That's not
I'm so distraught about this. I don't know what to do.
Okay. I know exactly what to do. We're going to call him and find out who was in their room or their house or their bedroom with the windows open and who the neighbors clearly saw. All right, Angie's on the line. So, Angie, how long have you been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
6 years. And no chance that you would have been connecting with your husband in plain view for the neighbors?
Never.
Okay.
Never, ever. Like, we always do our intimacy, our business in our bedroom with the curtains closed because,
Vacuum
like I
seal.
said, I'm paranoid about everything.
I understand.
How old are your kids?
My kids are 6 and 4.
Okay.
So the neighbors sent a note saying, just so you know, we can see you two. So she knows it's somebody else. Unless the neighbors, unless they saw a different house, but why would the note be at your place? So, okay, let's just get to calling your husband. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to offer him some roses here. Sisney's going to call him. We want to find out who he sends him to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Okay, be very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jarman?
Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
Hi, Jarman. This is Christina. I'm calling from Chrissy's Floral Design. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're actually a new flower shop here in Inglewood on Manchester. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents, so that's you, to send free roses to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need any cash from you or anything like that.
Oh, for real? It's like a promotion or something?
Exactly. I'm just trying to promote my service and my business. And so if you guys like our service, then you would just recommend us to friends and family moving forward.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a dozen red roses.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Can I send some to Veronica?
Veronica?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the card?
You can put XOXO, you know?
XOXO. Okay, cool. And maybe just like love Jarman.
Yeah. Love's good.
Okay.
Love works, right?
Jarman, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Who is Veronica? Because I have your wife Angie on the line, and she thinks that you're having an affair with Veronica in your own house. Is that true?
What? No.
You just sent Jarman. You just sent roses to Veronica. XOXO. Love Jarman. Who is Veronica?
Why are you sending her flowers, Jarman?
You know her?
Hold on. First of all, everybody calm down. She's our upstairs neighbor, all right?
What?
I'm just being neighborly. I'm sending her some flowers.
XOXO love Jarman.
Okay. Hold on. Let me finish. She left us a note. She said her kids were walking by and they heard us fighting. So I sent the flowers to apologize. You know, you send flowers.
That is not what the note said, Jarman. Are you kidding me right now? I found the note in the trash, by the way. You do know that.
What? That's what the note said.
I saw you hooking up with someone because it definitely wasn't me. Because I would never be anywhere other than in our bedroom. We never do anything outside of our bedroom, especially with the windows open. So who was it? Who was it?
Nah. It wasn't, baby. It wasn't like that. I think you misunderstood what the note said. Like what?
Not at all. I have it right here in front of me.
What's that?
We can see you two. You may want to close the blinds. The birds and the bees. Like, what is she talking about?
I think she's just talking about how people make love and fighting and all that stuff. That's what birds and bees means, right?
Jarman.
It
makes no sense. None of it makes sense. You're sending flowers to the neighbor to apologize? Love Jarman? No.
Listen, I'm trying to be a kind person, trying to be
it feels like you're being too kind. Now, who was in the house that you were hooking up with?
I'm not hooking up with anybody except for my wife in the house.
What did your neighbors see, Falsetto?
I think they were talking about because me and her were fighting. That's what I think she was talking about.
They mistook your fighting for lovemaking?
Well, I mean, we really fight, you know. we love hard, we fight hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work.
Try again.
Hello?
He's out.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't believe it. I mean, I don't know how if he normally sounds that sketchy, but I don't believe a word of him.
Right.
He's definitely cheating, and oh my God, like we have a family. Like
he's laughing, he's in falsetto, all guilty signs.
And that's what he does. Like when he's like caught, he always tries to like laugh it off because it's like his weird like way of dealing with stress. And I know him very well, and he's lying.
All right. Well, at least you have more information. Good luck. You need to get to the bottom of it today. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck, Angie. Thank you. But he's just laughing it off and talking with a high tone.
Laughing, wouldn't stop talking. Very mad.
But his explanation didn't even make sense.
No.
They saw us fighting. Are you fight naked?
The note alone.
Is that when you fight?
XOXO love.
I know. Love Jarman. All right. We had a Ryan's Rose call a minute ago, and they got a note sent to them from the neighbors that said, hey, can you not do it in plain sight across the street because our kids can see it, and we don't want to explain all of it to them right now. They're too young. And his wife, Angie, said, well, we never do it where anybody can see. She's paranoid. She knows she covers the windows, and she vacuum seals everything. So that leads us to believe that Jarman, her husband, was with somebody else. And then here's how we try to get out of it.
I'm not hooking up with anybody except for my wife in the house.
No. What did your neighbors see, Falsetto?
I think they were talking about because me and her were fighting. That's what I think she was talking about.
They mistook your fighting for lovemaking?
Well, I mean, we really fight, you know. we love hard, we fight hard.
I mean, just the giggling, the laughing, the high-pitched voice. It all sounds
guilty
of guilt to me. And Jamie, what do you think?
I don't know how he could do that to his wife, to his family. She deserves so much better. Honestly, I would not be surprised if he was cheating with Veronica and it was her kids who caught them.
Wait, hold on. Let me understand. Her kids that caught them? Like she lives across the street?
Yeah, like I bet you he's cheating with Veronica. Why would he send flowers and love, whatever his name is? No way. I think something's going on.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's probably her.
Me too. All right, thanks. Yeah, I mean, he did send the flowers to Veronica, XOXO, love Jarman.
Yeah.
But she's not trying to say she lives across the street and sent the note over, is
She's
she?
trying to say that Veronica's kids are the ones that saw them, and so the kids are the ones that sent the note. I don't know.
Amber, go ahead. What do you think?
I think he's insane for trying to pull a move like that. And also, he's like, what a rookie move to leave the note in the trash can, too. Like,
Burn
he's
it.
not even, she needs to end it with him for multiple reasons, but also, like, above everything else, like, he's just bad at cheating. He couldn't even do that right. Like,
So,
that's crazy to me.
I guess the question, guys, is, all right, so he's cheating with Veronica. Now what does she do? What does his wife do?
You got.
Now
That's
what
where
do
you
do?
make a decision.
And you
Either-
almost don't want to know. You almost don't want to know.
on.
I'm just saying, you almost
Yes,
don't want to know.
you do want to know because you want to get through it and get past it and move on.
But you almost don't want to know.
You don't want to be cheated on your entire marriage and not know about it.
No, but you know what I'm saying. It's like, ugh, now you got to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a saying in Spanish.
Thanks, Amber. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
There's a saying in Spanish, ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente.
Your eyes don't know what they don't see.
Yeah. But we say it in Spanish.
There's
It's
a
all
heart,
I
there's
just
a heart
translated it.
involved, but yeah.
Was there a heart involved?
Yeah, but you did a great translation.
Well, so, I mean, part of me says, yes, you want to know, but you almost don't want to know because now you got to deal with that crisis.
Or you don't have to deal with it and you just say, bye.
Yeah.
But that's dealing with it. She's got kids. Just like,
Ryan, you would be crushed if your future wife.
yes,
found
that's why
out.
I'm saying you almost don't
So
want to know.
you wouldn't want to know? You would just be like, I'm cool with just
No,
not knowing?
I wouldn't know.
I know what you mean.
In other words, I wouldn't know I'm not knowing.
Exactly.
And now if I know, I got to deal with the crisis of it. You understand? There is some logic to it.
Right, like ignorance is bliss.
But I wouldn't know I'm ignorant.
Yeah, you don't want to know anything.
No, I'm tired. It's a busy week. I'm not saying almost.
I know,
yes, you
I
need to know, but
understand.
almost. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband started taking a yoga class. He's always been active, but it's never been into that type of stuff. He's a treadmill and weights guy. He started taking a class. Now he goes for juices afterwards with people every Saturday, and he won't skip it. I offered to go too. He hinted I should take another class because this is beginner's yoga. So he's doing all this. It's a new lifestyle change, and he doesn't want her to go along. That's really the gist. Jennifer is on the phone. Jen, good morning.
Good morning.
How long have you been married to him?
Well, we just got married.
Oh.
We've been together for 7 years. We
Okay.
just got married. We're newlyweds. But, I mean, things are progressing. We're already even trying to have a baby. And it's been fun, you know, being newlyweds, being together. But now I'm starting to get nervous.
Okay, so do you, is it maybe because he's just not good at it yet and doesn't want you to see him not good at something?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. Honestly, no. I don't know. It's so fishy.
Have you guys ever worked out before together?
No, and you know he's never been into this type of stuff. You know, he's very much a treadmill or weights by himself type of guy.
And now he's into
when
this group activity. He's going to get juices, and it's just weird.
Exactly.
Okay.
Weird. Every Saturday, and he won't skip it. Like,
But that's the
literally
other thing.
won't
Let me not give you my opinion yet. Let's get him on the phone. Offer him the roses next. So Jennifer thinks this is weird. Something's going on. We're going to find out. Here's what we're going to do, Jennifer. I want you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Well, we're going to, and Sissany is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
So be very quiet until we all come in and tell him he's on the air. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Gary?
This is he.
Hi, Gary. My name is Hannah. I just opened up a new flower shop here in Costa Mesa. How are you doing this morning?
Good. And you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling because we're promoting our new delivery service, and I wanted to see if you'd be interested in receiving a dozen roses. Actually, you can pick any color from red, yellow, pink, or white that you can send to anybody this afternoon.
Oh, I didn't order any roses.
No. I know. We're basically doing a promotion where we're giving away roses. So we're picking people.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
We're picking people at random. So you were selected today to send them to anybody. So is there someone that you would like to, brighten up their day? They're absolutely free.
They're free?
They're free. I don't need credit card info, any billing info. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Oh. Well, the only thing is, like, the person I would send them to kind of, like, hates flowers. So it's
no.
I don't know if it would, I don't know if it would, like, backfire on me.
Oh. Well, I can do, is it roses specifically, or she hates just flowers?
Flowers, anything, like, overly in a relationship.
Well, we also have some sort of like gift baskets here that include chocolates and nuts and things like that.
Chocolates, no gifts. The Valentine's, it's really, I can't even buy anything for her. I know it sounds so weird. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It sounds like an amazing offer. I totally would. I don't know if it's going to help me. So
Are you
I'm
sure
sorry
you don't,
about that, but thank you.
You sure you don't want to give it a try?
Okay, Gary, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife, Jennifer, on the phone. Thank you for not hanging up. Jennifer's on the line. Jennifer has asked us to call you. And, Jen, I'll just tell him, because she's concerned that you're disappearing on Saturdays to this class with other people. You say you're going to get juices afterwards.
What is
and
going on
you
right now?
say,
Jennifer.
Well, Jennifer, you tell him.
Gary, is it yoga that's making you feel good, or is it someone else in your class?
Oh, my God, you are there. This is a joke.
I'm here, and I'm please just tell me right now.
Because I'm going to a new yoga class. You're now putting me on national radio.
It's so out of character for you, and I it's freaking me out. I mean, I tried to see if you could let me come.
I'm trying to get it. I want to open my mind a little. We talked about that. A little chakra work and some yoga. It's nice. Get juices out.
So why couldn't I come? I asked you if I could join you even, and you were like, "Oh no, it's a beginner's class, and it wouldn't make you happy." But that's
fun. It's beginners, sweetie. You're so much more.
But don't you see where, like, if I was to just like all of a sudden pick up soccer tomorrow, and I've never ever played soccer, now all of a sudden it's the number one thing that I do, wouldn't you be a little concerned of, oh, why is my wife all of a sudden doing this activity and she won't skip it?
Do you want to play soccer? Whatever you want, whatever we want to do, we should be able to do.
Well, this is not about that. Gary, there's a reason your wife thinks you're cheating on her. I'm just telling you why she reached out to us. That's why. And Jennifer, do you hate flowers?
I mean, I don't hate them.
Right, strong word. But Gary, there's something missing in your relationship for her to jump to this conclusion, okay? And I think that's the teaching component here.
Well, I'm not doing anything, Jen, at all.
So then, Gary, can she come to yoga with you this Saturday?
Yes. If she really wants to come,
great.
Then yeah.
Settled. It's great. Perfect. Jen, go.
Okay, I will. I will.
You've gone too far,
Jen. Peace of mind.
Jennifer, you've gone too far this time.
Oh.
You have.
What do you mean she's gone too far? She just would like a little.
I'm just worried.
It's actually a local show.
I'm. You have me scared.
Okay. Well, I'll see you soon.
Well, wait, Gary. If you don't have anything to hide and there's nothing going on, then stop being so aggressive and let her come.
Ryan, I'm sorry.
Look, I think that you should just let her come along and see that there's nothing going.
All right, she's coming. Yep, we're going.
Good.
Okay.
Then it's settled.
Great.
All right, Jennifer. This is all we can do. Good luck. If this is the man that you're in love with, good luck. Okay.
Yes, she is.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
Controlling much?
I mean, I hear it.
Wow.
I hear it. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, you get married to somebody, you stand there at that altar and you say, oh, you're the greatest thing in the world forever. And then you start treating somebody like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't get it. Like, what happens? Do you understand? Like,
Yeah.
what happens? You're up there, birds are flying, doves are crying, people are singing, things are going down, flowers are being thrown.
It's a little over the top, but yeah,
Well, you understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
It's the music video that is a wedding.
Totally.
And everybody's the greatest thing ever since the beginning of time. And then you start treating people like that. I just don't understand how you do that. What happened? This frightens everyone.
Yeah, there's no respect.
Yes, Tanya?
No, I'm just saying I'm with you. I like what?
How can it just happen to change like that?
Exactly.
And treat someone so badly like that? And talk. How about just talking to somebody like that? Gary, get over yourself.
Bad.
You would
Okay.
think he'd be more calm because he is doing yoga, but he's not.
Well, clearly he needs to do some more.